Welcome, Aquarius, Pisces, to your mid-month reading. We are getting straight into the what's the gossip? Hey, what's happening? Okay, we haven't used these cards for a while, so let's get into some tea and see what's going on over here. Okay, mid-month, please, for the beautiful Aqua Pisces. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, all the information is in the description area under each and every video. Let's do this. Do you have trust the signs, follow guidance? This is paying attention to the guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received. Hey, Aqua Pisces, I heard you. I heard you. For some of you, I want to say I heard you the first time. So like somebody keeps asking the same question over and over and over again. And it's like, I heard you the first time. In their recent past, you do have hopeless romantic, believing in fairy tales, idolizing love, constantly waiting, and forever dreaming. Ooh, dreaming of love. Is that what you're asking for? Where's my person? In the present right now, you do have, it's a match, a new match swiping up at you. Swipe right. Online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. For some of you, you're actually online dating. For other of you, it doesn't have to be. Okay, it just means you just ran into this person. Okay, and it is a match, right? For some of you, a lot of you, I think it is an online dating thing, though. But you do have a blind date. Surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions. Could be love, or is it a disaster? Love these cards, right? Let's dive deep into this, guys, see what's going on here. We do have massive shift back into romance over here. Guys. So in the recent past over here, yeah, keep asking, right? Oh. Visualizing, looking, wanting, conversations. You could have been dating people in the past that just left conversations just completely emotionally unfulfilled. And so you're just like, where's this person? Right? Where's this person I dream of? So let's see. Clarify on that. Oh, yeah, because you've had those past resentments. You've had all these desires and people wanting to forgive you. And it's just always the same old, right? Oh, God, it's like, here we go again, right? So I dream of just a romantic person, somebody who just, yeah, I want it. I want it all. Empress, yeah, I want it all. Dang. Talk about wanting it all. You want the abundance. I want the love. I want the nurturing. I want the cuddles and the snuggles. And where's this person? I'm not dreaming to fight with someone. I'm not dreaming to have something that I'm going to have to learn another lesson from. I just want love. Woohoo. The Emperor. I just seen the Emperor too. The Empress to the Emperor. I just said Emperor because I just seen it. No, I don't see it. That's okay. But anyways, that would be a match made in heaven, right? The Emperor to the Empress. I was cutting the deck, but I don't know. If it's meant to come up, it'll come back up, guys. But yeah, beautiful. Just waiting. Just waiting for my ships to come in. I'm waiting. This is what you're waiting for, right? Oh, yeah. You want to be the Empress, and you want the Emperor, and you want that person. That's what you're dreaming of. Not this. The constant over and over again where we're not really truly getting along. It's always a struggle. Okay? So we do have the swipe right. Online dating, instant attraction, digital romance. You found the match. Who? Who is this? Are they really the Empress? Or your Emperor? Let's see. Wanting that high value person. Wanting them to treat you like high value as well. You have the Six of Coins. Okay, I've got this, but I'm not going to put all my strings in. I'm not going to put all my ducks in one basket or in a row or however, but you're definitely not putting any strings attached to the situation. So as you're finding this person online or whoever you bump into or whatever's going on or somebody setting you up on a blind date, you're not giving everything, right? You're not. Six of Coins is in reverse. You're saying no strings attached. We'll see how it's going to play out. Right? Absolutely. There could be some alcohol involved. Or you could have been dealing with an alcoholic or addictions or scared that maybe they're going to be doing the things that maybe you don't do anymore or that you don't want to deal with anymore. So you're keeping it all open like, we'll see how this is going to play out. I don't want anybody with devil energy. That's all that is for me, right? And you're definitely not going to overindulge, meaning I'm not going to put myself into some kind of puppy love scenario. And I'm praying that they're not like overly obsessed or anything like that because I don't need any of that. I was in a self-healing mode from the Five of Swords before. I just want romance. I want love. I just want balance. Yeah. See here. Don't want no rose-colored glasses. I don't want to be dating anyone with rose-colored glasses. I don't need any of that right now. It's almost like you've got this like pad and paper, we'll say, right, of all your wishes. Maybe you do. I mean, maybe you've been visualizing. Maybe you've been doing a board, right, a visual board. And you have all these ideas, right, whether they're just in your head or actually in a book. But you're like, and I want them this way, and I don't want them to have this, and I don't want that. So you're keeping away from anything that's disillusioning, praying that, you keep where you want to keep. But I do feel like you're having a little bit of anxiety about this situation. Okay. Having a little bit of that. Okay. Because you're getting ready to have this blind date. It's, and meeting this person. You're getting a little anxiety. Yeah, because for some of you just got over a divorce. You just got over some deception. You got over that, like I said, that Five of Swords. So, you're in this place of healing for the majority of you. And you're just praying that, this keeps the way I want it to keep it. I don't want any, clouded judgment. I don't want any nonsense. Let's just say it. I don't want any nonsense. Praying this works out. Okay, so I don't get never here to this blind date. Let's look at this blind date. Is this love or is this a distraction? Is this one of those tests to see? It says pay attention to the signs. I mean, look, your past lessons, that is, have already taught you how to protect your crown as the Empress. Looking for another one. Looking for one that meets you. And then, hey, we need to be this way. So who is this person that you're meeting? Well, Seven of Cups. Wishful thinking. Very focused on you with the 8 of Coins. Not looking too bad, too fast here. You might be dealing with Virgo. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. I like this person's energy so far, guys. They are balanced. They're adapting. We got 2 of Coins. To the 2 of Swords. So far, the meeting doesn't look too bad. You could be dealing also with a Capricorn or a Libra. Just going to go this way, guys. Sorry. Because we need to look at this way. A very busy person who keeps themselves adapting to all situations. They may be avoiding certain conversations. I do see that. Meaning that they're not going to answer all the questions right off the bat. You see what I'm saying? Like you ask them something, they may try to change the subject. Because we have a lot of, the 2 of Coins can be changing things around. So I do feel like they could be avoiding a lot of the chaotic pieces of their life just at this moment. Hey, look, we just met. I don't want you to know everything about me. You know, I do feel like there is a raw truth, though, that's being brought to the table no matter what. It's kind of like, hey, are you an alcoholic? Because I don't date alcoholics anymore because I used to be one, or I've had nothing but problems with them, or, you know, something like that. And they will say, they will tell you the truth about the situation. It just feels like when they're getting into certain situations, there's certain things they're going to talk about and certain things they're just not going to talk about. And that could be like if maybe they're the ones that are getting a divorce, you know, they don't want to really dig deep into that situation because they feel uncomfortable. They just met you. Not everyone is an open book. Not everyone likes to gabble and dabble and talk about their, you know, life experiences. Some people do. Some people are just an open book and they're just like, oh yeah, and fucking blah, blah, blah. But this person's not. They hold themselves to integrity of what they want to speak about and what they will not speak about. You know, they could be a workaholic, that's for sure. And that could be where they're adapting for the time management. You might find that this person is just always working, and trying to find perfect, you know, routine to be able to even meet up with you on this date. But I do feel like, you know, there was a time in their life that they could, you know, distract themselves from internal chaos. If they were married or in a bad relationship, they've learned to use that as a distraction. So now it's just a part of their routine and the way that they act, the way that they are. It's just those repetitive tasks that have become a part of their everyday life, or you have done so as well. Okay, because that's really coming up. And maybe those are the things that you are talking about that you both do and you meet in the middle. Because there is this place where you are meeting in the middle. Excuse me. Let's see. I do see that there could be growth within this opportunity. Okay. It is moving forward in the near future pretty fast. You guys are getting along very, very well. Okay. And maybe it is that you like that though too. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear everybody's, you know, drop your whole story, your whole life into my lap. Like, geez, I don't even know you. You're telling me everything about your life, you know. So I do feel like there's a place where they're being a little vulnerable, and there's a place that they're completely holding back, which is good. Because that's what we call investing emotionally when it's needed, and yet knowing when there's no need for all of that. Because that can make people feel uncomfortable, right? So I do like this. There is hope in this situation. I do like this for you guys. I do like this a lot. Okay. Definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with here. It does look like this person is, you know, a type of person who is driven to succeed. They like, you know, but they are a very ambitious person also when it comes to the workplace. Fast thinking. Could be also a Libra. Another air sign. But no matter what, I do like this situation because I like that they're not going to just come in and just throw you all this, my whole life story. It's like, let's learn to see what we have in common. I'm not here to do an interview about your life. Not here to write a book about your life. I'm not doing an autobiography. I'm not doing a biography, excuse me, of you. Okay, I don't need to know all that. I'm here to get to know each other. Jeez. Okay, guys. So you do have, this could be the one. You've already met this romantic partner. Okay. That would, of course, would be in the near future. Well, of course, you've already kind of met them. You met them online, didn't you? But that could be the one, though. And as time goes on, what do we got over here? Just make sure that you love yourself first, and then love always follows. Okay? That's it. I don't really see anything else. I mean, there's nothing else really coming up, guys. This is just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like we're getting to know each other. We're learning the ins and outs. It's slow. It's steady. I like it. Yeah. Okay. It says very soon in the near future, you will have those heart-to-heart conversations. But you know what? Slow and easy wins the race. So stay optimistic. Okay, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.